From Beetlejuice to Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton is the undisputed king of creepy. His films have a way of lingering in our minds, whether through twisted visuals, unsettling characters, or moments that keep us up at night. But what are the scariest moments in Burton's movies? Grab your popcorn, turn off the lights, and let's dive into the top 10 spine-chilling scenes from the master of Gothic cinema. Let's start with something a little unexpected. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Sure, it's mostly a kid-friendly romp, but it's got one moment that no viewer ever forgets. When Pee-wee meets ghostly truck driver Large Marge, she warns him about her deadly accident, only to reveal her true form, a hideous, ghostly face with bulging eyes. It's a scene that scared kids, and even some adults, to their core. Mars Attacks is more of a sci-fi comedy, but that doesn't mean Tim Burton held back on the terror. When the Martians attack Congress, the chaos is unleashed with a gleeful wave of their blasters. In a matter of seconds, the room is filled with the horrifying sight of liquefying politicians. It's campy, sure, but it's also a reminder that in Burton's world, even a cartoonish scene can become nightmare fuel. Jump scares might be easy, but in Sleepy Hollow, Tim Burton uses one to brilliant effect. When Ichabod Crane and young Mazbeth encounter a witch in the woods, she decapitates a bat and chains herself down. The scene is tense and unsettling, but just when you think it can't get any weirder, bam! The witch lunges forward with a hideous zombie-like appearance. It's a scare that leaves you breathless. Batman Returns might be set during Christmas, but it's anything but cheerful. When Max Schreck pushes Selina Kyle out of a window, it's a moment that's dark even by Burton standards. She's saved by a mysterious group of cats, but the sheer cruelty of the act and the chilling atmosphere around it sets the tone for one of the darkest Batman films ever made. Tim Burton is known for finding horror in the most mundane things, and in Beetlejuice, he manages to make dinner downright terrifying. The scene starts with laughs as the Maitlands attempt to scare the Dietzes, but the horror kicks in when the shrimp jumps out of the bowl and grabs them. It's surreal, spooky, and a great example of Burton's ability to blend humor with fear. Tim Burton doesn't hold back on the horror in Sleepy Hollow, but the most chilling scene comes when the Headless Horseman visits the Killian family. He slays Killian, and Beth hides with her son in the cellar, only to be decapitated. The camera shifts to the terrified boy's perspective as his mother's head rolls over, locking eyes with him through the floorboards. It's a gut-wrenching scene that leaves you feeling the full weight of the horror. Danny DeVito's Penguin is one of the most monstrous villains in any Batman movie, and his true creepiness is on display in this disturbing moment. When he meets a campaign advisor, the Penguin unexpectedly lunges forward and takes a bite out of his nose. It's gruesome, shocking, and serves as a reminder that you're never safe around Burton's villains. Burton's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory may seem like a family-friendly film, but the boat ride scene says otherwise. It's a trippy, surreal, and nightmarish experience that echoes the terrifying tone of the original film's boat sequence. With disorienting visuals and Willy Wonka's unnerving presence, this scene leaves you feeling deeply unsettled. Sweeney Todd has its fair share of gory scenes, but Judge Turpin's death stands out as the most chilling. Todd's revenge comes to a head when Turpin sits down in the barber's chair, slowly realizing who Todd truly is. With a swift slash of the razor, Todd's vendetta is complete, and blood splatters across the screen. It's a horrifying, tension-filled sequence that keeps you on the edge of your seat. And finally, the scariest scene in any Tim Burton movie, the birth of the Joker in Batman. After falling into a vat of chemicals, Jack Napier becomes something else entirely. As a sinister underground surgeon reconstructs him, the Joker gets his first look at his new face. We only see the reaction, his chilling laugh, the surgeon's terrified expression, and it makes the moment so much more terrifying. It's the scene that redefined Batman's cinematic legacy and solidified Burton as a master of macabre. So, there you have it, Tim Burton's most bone-chilling moments. Which scene left you with nightmares? Did we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the spookiest moments in cinema. Until next time, keep your lights on and your nerves steady.